Okay, so it is the 11th, 12th of February on a Thursday. It is a pretty good day today, to be honest. Excuse me. Just had a massive amount of food. Not massive. Steak, chips, and cheese. Ugh, that's going through me right now. With a nice little smoothie on top. Um, Head over to the gym now. Not not much to say really. I think it's leg day today. Um, so funny walking when we go back home later today. Um, Other than that, not really much to say. Um, I'm probably gonna do a couple clips per set today, like I did yesterday and the day before, purely just because it's a lot. It allows me to focus more on the workout itself than when I'm doing the talking and stuff. Because, like, I don't want to be spending 2-3 hours in the gym setting up the camera, setting up angles, talking about stuff. And I don't necessarily think that that's something that you people, want to see. Like, so what I'm going to do, probably thus far, is a little bit of talking in the morning. Well, not in the morning, on the way to the gym. A little bit of talking on the way back, and just power through the sets as we go. And just do like a little voiceover over the top. That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to test it out for this whole week. See how I feel about it. And then go from there. Because as it stands currently, no one actually watches these. So I can actually kind of have a play with it, which is kind of a blessing and kind of a curse. Well, it's not really a curse, I don't really care. I do these more for me and some friends. But I think a little monologue over the top, or voiceover, whatever you want to call it, that kind of thing. I might even just leave it with just the audio, if it's like tidy audio of the gym. Because sometimes people just start making noises, and not like grunting like you'd expect, more like just weird ass shit, you know. But yeah, so I might do that today. I might just do raw clips today, see how that is. It's definitely faster and it's definitely lazier, but if it's more engaging, because I still got to edit it, so yeah, if it's like more engaging long term, then that's what I'll do. In terms of like mindset, I watched a really cool video today about how in Dragon Ball Z, the Z fighters, when they went to Namek, that was like their version of the trenches. I watch a lot of Dragon Ball stuff before I go to the gym. There's something just about Dragon Ball. I don't know how else to explain it, but it makes you motivated. It makes you like wanna get out and move around and stuff, and like just push yourself. At least for me, it does anyway. But yeah, so gonna look into that. Well, not look into that. I'm probably gonna put on some Dragon Ball clips again whilst I left, because yesterday I set a PR or a PB, whatever you want to call it, 185 on the leg press. So to do that, I had Vegeta like shouting at me, being like, "Hey, you can do it. If it was easy, why would you give up? Or why would you do it?" Or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, that kind of shit, I don't know, awaken something in your heart, man. So yeah, Uh, anyway, enough of my rambling on. Let's stop here and I will jump to when I am in the gym.
You've got good strength in your joints for this one as well as strengthening the muscles. He's at 80. Yeah, sorry, kind of no, I'll go to next. Don't forget to one. After go straight to Skierra time. Well, you mean, go straight to Skierra? No, I come home, go gym, and then go to Skierra. What do you mean Saturday? What do you mean Saturday? Saturday's Valentine's Day. So we're just chilling out all day really. And
Okay, so leg day complete. Not walking so funny because I had like a little rest and did some other stuff and blah 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 blah. But leg day is officially complete. I will have the chart of everything I did today. Hit a new PR on leg press again. 205 kg, which I'm pretty proud of. That'll be the only leg press clip you'll see today. But yeah, pretty proud of myself for that one. I don't know if I'm going to be trying to top that next leg day. I might do, depends on how I feel, but obviously leg day now isn't for another week. So yeah. What else? That's kind of really it, to be honest. Yeah, no, I think that's pretty much everything. Gonna go back now, have some food, which is pretty much what I always do after the gym. And then, yeah, I think that concludes this little video. So, I think tomorrow is Friday, which is another push day, I think, if I remember correctly. So yeah, tomorrow's push day. Um, Working on that. I definitely, food wise, I've definitely overdone it on the protein. So I've got this app called Macro Factor, which I'm sure a lot of people probably get about. At this point, especially if you find this video, then yes, you've heard of Macro Factor because it's Jeff Nippard's app, or like he's affiliated somehow. Either way, he promotes it like holy hell. I've got it because it's pretty good. And on the macros for the protein section, I had a steak today basically because I was feeling like treating myself. So yeah, I had a steak, and that was like apparently 200 and something grams of protein. My daily intake is like 140. And obviously I've had other food as well, so the protein was high on that one. So I think I've had like 340 something grams today, 340 grams of protein today, which apparently is quite bad because like apparently protein doesn't store well in the body long term, and etc etc etc. I don't know how like accurate all of that information is, but I've read it somewhere, some place, I don't remember. But yeah, so tomorrow we got push day, and then after that it's pull day, I think. But yeah, so I shall see you all shortly.